A very good morning to my dear student. So today we'll discuss our third chapter. So in the last class we have discussed about the entities, our economic entities. So how many entities were there? There were four economic entities. In the last class we have discussed. And what were they? They were the consumer, the producer, the government, as well as the household. So we have learned about the entities and we have learned about their characteristics in our last class. So in today's class, so we are with our third chapter, and the chapter is short as well as the chapter is also easy to understand. So whatever I am going to teach, you will understand it, and at the end of the session, okay, I will be giving the short answers as well as some of the notes of previous lesson, whatever is taught. So please write it down in your notebook. So let's begin our chapter. So our third chapter is basic problems of economy. Basic problem of economy. See here, why does the economic problem arise? Why does economic problem arise? See here, problem arises due to scarcity. Due to scarcity, the economic problem arises. What is scarcity now? What kind of scarcity? Because of scarcity of resources, the three problems of an economy arises. There are three problems in an economy. So first, we will study about what to produce. Okay. Next, we will study about how to produce, what to produce, how to produce, and last one is for whom to produce. Okay. First one is what to produce. Next one is how to produce, and last one is for whom to produce. So, what to produce means what commodity should be produced. Okay, what commodity should be produced and in what quantity. The quantity also matters so much. And how to produce, again, how to produce, whether we will use the modern technology or we will use the labor intensive, means capital intensive or labor intensive. Again, it depends how to produce, which technology we are going through. And third one is for whom to produce. Okay, what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. And for whom to produce is the problem of distribution. The product is produced. Now, this product should be given to whom? Okay, because our Indian society is divided into several classes, like the high class, middle class. Okay, middle class is divided into two sections: higher middle class, lower middle class, and at the bottom level is the lower class. Now, the rich class, of course, they'll consume what kind of commodity? Luxurious commodity. Middle class, they will look for the comfort. comfortable items, and of course the lower class, they will seek for the goods which can fulfill their needs. Okay, their needs, not their desire. Desire and needs both are different. Lower people, they want the needs, like the basic needs. What are the basic needs? Food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, so rather than this, so why does the economic problem arises? Let's come to point. Why does the economic problem arises? See, the economic problem arises because of the three things. Okay, unlimited, unlimited human wants, limited resources, and number 3 is alternative use of resources. So, namely, because of these three factors, the economic problem arises. They are unlimited human wants. See, human wants are unlimited. If one wants get over, another wants take its place. Human wants or human, they are never satisfied with what they have. They want more of the community. They want more of the community. If one is satisfied, then they will jump to next one. And if that is completed, again they will jump to next one. Okay. So, because of unlimited human wants, so what is happening? The resources, we don't have much resources. We don't have much resources. So, the resources are decreasing day by day by day. Because as the wants are increasing, means population is also increasing. Because of population, the wants, it is increasing day by day. And resources, it is also decreasing day by day. Wants increasing day by day, population increasing day by day, the demand of the people increasing day by day. So, the want is becoming unlimited. Because of one becomes unlimited, the available resources, whatever resources are available with us, it is decreasing. It is decreasing day by day. Okay, because our resources are limited in nature. Our resources are limited in nature. Suppose take, just see example. See, land is resources. Take a piece of land. Okay. First, okay, single family. Single family means the plot is enough. Then son, okay, son came, two sons, okay, one got married, the land is partitioned again. Okay, two sons means each land is partitioned, so one by one. Again, what is happening here? Again, they will get married. This land will again get part. Okay, suppose two sons, so this they will keep this, and one and one partition. See here, such a big land, after getting married and okay, having much of the population, is divided slowly, fragmentation of the land. So when the land is fragmented, what is happening? The resources, the available resources is decreasing. The available resources is decreasing. So this is what we say as because of unlimited human wants, the resources is becoming limited, small, day by day. And more if the population will increase, the more it will decrease day by day. Okay. So now what is the solution? What is the solution for this? You have to search for any alternative. So it is better we will search for alternative use of resources. Better we will search for alternative use of resources. Okay. So take this example. So how can the problem be solved? Alternative use. If in the same land, okay, if the building is constructed and the storage is made, first storage, second, third, fourth, means if this part is divided among different sons and all, then the problem will be solved. Okay. One more example. Take the example of the fuel, petrol, or take the example of hydroelectricity. Day by day, the population is increasing, the demand is also increasing. Because of demand, okay, the resources is becoming limited. Now, what should be done? The alternative way of finding the electricity should be there. So now you can see in most of the roadside and all, okay, the nooks and corner, you can see the solar light is there, solar panel is there. Okay, the wire is not attached, the hydroelectricity is not used in that field. What is used? The solar energy is used. So that is the alternative way of finding the available resources. Okay, so whatever rubbish you have, you can use that in alternative uses. You can use it in more efficient way. Okay, so this is what it is said about alternative use of available resources. Means use it in different way so that there won't be any wastage. Okay, now come to our next topic. Next and the most important topic, basic problem of an economy. There are three basic problems of economy. As I have told, first one we will study about what to produce. What to produce. Again, it is the quantity and commodity. Means which commodities should be produced and in what quantity. Which commodity should be produced and in what quantity. So see here, what to produce again lies among, okay, which commodity. So now the commodity also depends whether to produce the necessary items, whether to produce the comfortable items, or whether to produce the luxurious good. Okay, so again these three items again depends upon the population of the people. If the population of the people belongs from the lower class, if the population of the country belongs from the lower class, then the necessary goods will be given much importance. First importance will be given to all the necessary goods, so that good will be produced. If the population of the country belongs from the middle class, then the much importance will be given to the normal goods, okay, comfortable goods and all. And if the population of the country belongs from the higher classes, then the preference will be given to the luxurious item. Luxurious item like cars, jewelries and all. Okay, imported furnitures and all. Okay, costly furnitures and all. Okay, costly mobile phones and all. So all the items should be the branded one. Okay, the branded one, the costly one. Okay, so what to produce, it depends. Quantity, what quantity? Okay, as I told, what commodity? Quantity also means in what quantity. If population is large, okay, among the lower people, then the quantity which need to be produced will be large. If it is small, then quantity which need to be produced will be small, and if it is average, then quantity will be that much, like that only. Okay, and if the country wants it to be exported, then surplus production can be also made. It depends, okay, upon the country as well as the producer. Okay, so next topic, how to produce. How to produce means it is labor intensive and capital intensive. How to produce, it depends upon the labor intensive and capital intensive. So labor intensive is also called as the outdated technology, old method of technology, and your capital intensive is also referred as the modern technology. Now it depends upon the country whether to use the labor intensive means outdated technology or to use the modern technology. If the country belongs from the developed countries, they will use the capital intensive, and if the country belongs from the underdeveloped country, they will prefer mostly the labor intensive, because in that country the population is more. The population is more, but the technology is less, capital is less. Okay, so that's why they will mostly prefer labor intensive to provide the job to the people. But in developed country, they will preferring capital intensive. So if capital intensive technology is preferred, then is there any benefit? If capital intensive technology is preferred, then is there any benefit? Yes, of course, there is a benefit, lots of benefit. If capital intensive technology is preferred, then what is happening? The production will be fast, the production will be in plenty, and moreover, there won't be any wastage. There won't be any wastage means efficient use of resources will be there. Efficient use of resources will be there. So here we say about the capital intensive, and it is just opposite when we use the labor intensive. When we use labor intensive, time consuming, production will be less, as well as there will be too many wastage of resources, because the resources, it won't be used efficiently. Okay, this is what, how to produce labor intensive and capital intensive. Third point, for whom to, means you can say as problem of distribution. How the goods need to be distributed. For whom to produce? For whom to produce? Now the good is already made. Okay. Okay. How to produce? What to produce? If it is all, then how to produce? Okay, labor or capital, it is all. Now next come for whom to produce. It is referred as problem of distribution. Problem of distribution. The goods which is produced, so whom to be distributed. Okay, whether if the goods are produced for the lower class, if the goods are produced for the lower class, then that goods won't be consumed by the richer class, because that goods is consumed by the lower class means which goods? Inferior goods. Low class means inferior goods, and inferior goods won't be consumed by the richer class. So now the problem arises for whom to produce. So the goods should be produced in such a manner so that it will be it can be consumed by lower class, middle class, as well as the higher class also. Means three class of the people it can be consumed very easily. Just take the example of the rice in the market. The rice, the brand of rice. There are different brand of rice in the market. Some brand of rice, it is consumed by the richer people. Some brand, it is consumed by the middle class. As well as some brand of rice, it is a very low grade. They are consumed by the poor class. So this way it is divided. There are many other items also which reflects the class of people. Okay, so on the basis of that only, okay, the goods should be produced. For whom to produce? The problem of distribution. And if this way the goods are produced, then the commodity can be distributed easily in the market. So there won't be any disparity. Okay, there won't be any disparity between the rich and the poor. So this is what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Next topic we'll study about the economic growth and economic development. Economic growth and economic development. So, economic growth is a narrow concept. It is a narrow concept, and economic development, it is a vast concept. Okay, it studies about the quantitative aspect within the economy. It studies about the quantitative aspect within an economy, about the economy. But it studies about qualitative aspect of an economy, plus it studies about the quantitative also, both studies. So it is the increase in per capita income or the national income of the country. But here in economic development, it looks the overall development of the country. It looks the overall development of the country, like increase in the income, increase in the standard of living, increase in the health facility, in development in the medical facility, development in the education, okay, advanced technology. So these all things will be improving, okay, in economic development. So everything will be running smoothly. Okay, when your standard is increased, okay, then what is happening? Your income is increasing, standard is also increasing. When your income and standard is developing, then what is there? Saving is there. Your saving is increasing. And if your saving is increasing, then what is happening? That saving you're depositing in the bank, and the bank is also developing. And when the bank is developing, that bank, okay, can give the loan to the industrialist, okay, and from there the bank can get interest. The bank will also run smoothly. And if the industrialist is taking the loan, then they will develop, they will make industry, they will construct industry. And when they will construct industry, so what is happening? Many people is getting the job, which that area is developing. So in this way it is regulated, then overall the country will develop. Of course, there is an opportunity for the country to be developed if the people are getting adequate job, okay, within the economy. Okay, so this is what economic growth and economic development. Economic growth is a narrow concept. It explains about only the growth in the country's income and all, okay, per capita income, national incomes and all. It is a vast concept. It is vast concept, very vast concept it is. Okay. If the economy grows, the country will not develop. If the economy grows, the country will not develop. But economic development leads to growth as well as the development also. Okay. So it shows the quantitative development of the country. Economic growth shows the quantitative development of the country, and economic development shows the qualitative development plus the quantitative development of the country. So economic development, the standard of the people increases, the income of the people increases, the education system becomes high, the technology becomes advanced. So in economic development, okay, but in economic growth, the per capita income, the national income, it fluctuates, okay, increases. So this is what economic growth and economic development. Okay, it is narrow, it is vast. It shows, okay, quantitative, it shows qualitative plus quantitative. Okay, it is narrow, it is a vast concept. Okay, here the country will just grow, the country will not develop, but here the country will grow as well as the country will lead towards the development. Okay, so this is what, okay, is there in today's chapter. So here we complete our third chapter, okay, the problem of an economy. So let me, okay, just wind it up and say it. So first, so why does economic problem arises? Because of three things, that is unlimited human wants, limited resources, and alternative use of available resources. Then the basic or the central problem of an economy is what to produce. What to produce means the quantity and the commodity. For whom to how to produce, what to produce, how to produce. How to produce means technology, whether we'll use the outdated or modern technology. Next, for whom to produce means the problem of distribution. And at the last is the economic growth and economic development. So this is what is there in today's chapter. Thank you.